Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review and today we're gonna have a look at the Marvel Legends series Living Laser. This figure is made by Hasbro and it's about 3.75 inch scale and comes with this nice classic Marvel Legends series box, and this is the behind part of it. You can see some other figures of the line and a nice image of Living Laser right here. It says, with masterful control of phantom energy, the living laser is a formidable villain. So basically, this figure is an Avengers villain and a formidable Iron Man villain, as far as I know. Here you can see some other figures of the line. We have all of them. I think I have all of this series. Basically, I don't have this version of the Daredevil and this Spider-Man, but I'm not really interested in getting them. And this coloration, I prefer the classic versions. So let's waste no time and open this up to see how this living laser looks. Alright, so here we are. There you have the figure outside of the box. Now let's have a closer look to this one. So this is the living laser. I think maybe the face right here, the paint job should have been done a little bit better. It's kind of misses the paint job, and right here on the eyes as well, which is kind of a letdown for me. Maybe I would try fix it myself. It has this very interesting and unique head sculpt that we haven't seen from other figures on this size. It's basically like this, and I don't know if it's a bolt hinge or anything. It's not a bolt joint, I don't know, but it's really hard, and stiff. Turn it around, you can rotate it at 360 because of this thing. It stops right here, and I don't want to press it too much and risk breaking anything. It doesn't have also a torso or a waist articulation. This is his entire body looks like, and it's covered with this translucent plastic material, which I think it's not that big of a problem because they have added all these nice details on it with this black and light, with this whitish lightings and stuff like that. So I won't complain about this one. And the shoulders, even though you can rotate it 360, it looks like it has a ball joint, but actually you can't move it more forwards, more upwards like this, because it stops right here from these things that he has on his shoulders. So if you want to pose with his arms open, the only way to do it is have it like this. But still, it can't open the arms too much, because all of the way this thing right here stops on his body. So the only way to have them, this is the widest you can have the arms, and it doesn't have any bicep articulation or anything, but it has a ball jointed elbow. You can rotate the elbow like that 360, also move it upwards and downwards. No wrist articulation, and as you go on the foot, you can see you can move the legs like that, upwards until this position and backwards. Well, basically they don't go too much on the back, they go on the side because of the cheek right here. And it has double jointed knees, and as far as the ankles go, you can move it upwards and downwards, and you can turn it around like that, like 360. So that's really nice. I like the sculpt of this figure, like this translucent plastic. You can see from the light, you can see basically like from behind part of it on some spots. So that's really nice. I like this yellowish, this pinkish coloration, maybe purplish pinkish coloration, and they have sculpted this lighting stuff all around his body, which is really nice. I would prefer if they have gone all the way right down here on his legs and not stopping on his knees. I think that would be much cooler, giving more prestige on the figure, being all this lighting stuff here and there. On the behind part, unfortunately, it doesn't have any lightings, which it's kind of shame. I don't know why. I would prefer if they have done some lightings on the behind part of his body, just like they did right here. I mean, look how awesome this one is. Great lightings. And I also like the way that they have painted this translucent plastic. You can't see underneath if they have this whitish coloration, but right here it doesn't have, so you can see all these accessories that it has. You can see from the inside part of the figure. Wonderful. Now let's see how this one scales next to some Avengers figures. Of course, we can put Iron Man right here, which was one of his main villains, I believe. And also try to put next to the Captain Marvel, who is also part from the Legend series. Or we can bring Black Widow right here. So I think he scales really nice. It's really, really interesting. Maybe he's taller than them, but it has to do with the head sculpt, I assume. which is really nice and interesting head sculpt. I wish my figure should have been painted as on the face a little bit better, but it is what it is. I'm not complaining, I'm really happy that I have this figure on my collection. So this was, guys, the Marvel Legends Series 3.75 inch figure Living Laser. Thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it and I helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.